Hello everybody, my name is Pinder Productions and today I am playing American Truck Simulator. This is episode 3. Now I have some of the questions that you asked me in the previous 2 videos. If you are new to this series or didn't ask me a question in the previous videos, don't worry, just ask me a question in the bottom of this video or the most recent if you're watching later, and I'll answer it on the next episode. So without ado, let's get into the video. So today we are going to do another job, quick job preferably. We do not have much money because on the last episode we were late, so we do need to do a good delivery today. This one looks alright and we're in a Peterbilt again. No, we haven't been in a Peterbilt yet. Last time we were in a Kenworth, both episodes. So let's try the Peterbilt. Let's take this job. And it is night time because, like I said on the last episode, we were late for our delivery. This is the truck. I do play this game with an Xbox One controller, so I'm going to start the delivery off before we start answering questions. Just listen to this truck. And I have turned the game audio down, so it might, or should be, easier to hear me over the game audio, so I hope you can hear me better for this episode, because I think last time it was a bit difficult to hear me. So let's just hope that we can do better this time than last time. Yep, clear and clear. It's quite hard, I think I've already picked up on this, but it's quite hard driving these trucks because they got the longer wheelbase than the European trucks. So I'm gonna get going, like we are now. Speed limit is supposed to be 65. It's 55 for us. I just want to check the map first. Right, so we're going sort of cross country for the whole thing. We're going to go through Bakersfield and then get to Barstow there. Okay. So wait till we get a little bit along the way to start answering questions. It's quite hard actually to answer questions, record the video and do all that at the same time. So I'm just going to focus on driving for now. I didn't really plan this very well. I just said, oh yeah, I'll be answering questions. So I have the first question. It's by Houseman247 and he asks, will you be playing Train Simulator 2016 to 17? So in response to your question, I don't own the game Train Simulator. I would love to get Train Simulator and I'm not sure when I will be able to get it. So in response to that, sorry, I'm really not sure when I will be able to play a Train Simulator video or do anything like that, because it's really quite an expensive game, at least for me anyway, and it doesn't have enough appeal for me to stretch to that price. I mean, even in the sales there's usually other games that I would prefer to get in the sale. So yeah, I'd love to play Train Simulator on this channel, but it's not going to be for a while. So I hope that answers your question. I'll answer another question a bit later. I'm just going to do some driving for now. Oh, we have lots of mail. We'll check that at the end of the video, guys. Just want to focus on driving for now, really, until there's like enough straight to read, because I'm reading the questions off my phone. Yeah, the scenery in this game is really nice. Right, so I'm gonna get my phone out here. Right, so another user. Just gonna focus on this, and then I'll get to them. Actually, cruise control. There we go. Right, so May 61800 or 90 even. Sorry. May 61890. Oop. Asks, do a singing contest with the legends, please. Now, if you don't know, I did a video on my ALT channel, which is no longer in use, with the Best Cabbage and Chaos Gaming. Now, Chaos Gaming wanted to make a group with us and another YouTuber called The Legends, which never really caught on. and I never announced anything about this, so how you know? Well, I suppose a couple of them did, but yeah, sorry, I'm not going to do a singing contest. That's not really my thing. I know Chaos was singing in the Best Cabbages video, like his behind the scenes one. I'll probably link to that. I don't know, since I've mentioned it. But yeah, we're not going to be doing a singing contest. Just no, forget about it. I know I'm not doing it, so yeah. Sorry about that. Now, I have a third question here. I'm just going to do a bit more driving though, so I can elongate them a bit more. It is quite difficult to drive and talk at the same time. 4 hours 30 minutes, and we have 18 hours, so we're not doing too badly. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, we're not doing too badly, so I'm not going to worry. This truck is really quite nice. You can look at the bed and everything in there, so it's very cool. Now the final question is from Corporal Warfare, and he asks, how much money have you spent on products you use for making YouTube videos? Now, to be honest, products I've like reviewed, I have no idea. I'm sorry. For actually producing the videos, so like camera equipment and that kind of stuff, a fair bit. I mean, my camera costs about £150 or possibly even less than that now on Amazon. I got it a couple of years ago. It's a Lumix DMC TZ35. It's really good. 16 megapixel camera, takes really good photos, got lots of photo modes. Did I just engage the parking brake? Yeah, I did. There we go, disengaged. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so my camera cost around £150 when I bought it. The lights I use for my setup, they cost about, I don't know, £14 from IKEA, I think. Or £15, something like that. My desk, I have no idea. I doubt it, if that counts. My tripod was about a tenner on eBay. It was quite a cheap one. I just wanted it because I needed one at the time. There's a Prius in the way. I hate Priuses. They're all annoying. Hopefully we'll pick up Bakersfield, as you know, you have discovered Bakersfield on this trip, since I think we're going straight through Bakersfield. Yeah, look, there's a sign for Bakersfield. Bakersfield discovered, woohoo! So yeah, we are now in Bakersfield. I really want you to know where you are. Oh, he's turning. Yes, he's gone. Full speed ahead. Yeah, so like I was saying, I really don't know. I don't keep track of all of this. My laptop was relatively inexpensive. Well, it was quite expensive to be honest, but it's not, you know, really pricey. But it was a couple hundred, like £300 or something like that. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, let's just say about £500, I'm going to say, for equipment at least. And then if you take into consideration an Xbox One and stuff, you know, it gets more expensive. Products like that I've reviewed, I have no idea, to be honest. I'm sorry. I sometimes wonder that, but I'm sorry, I don't know. So I hope that answers your question. And to all new viewers or people who didn't ask questions for the previous two videos, if you want to ask questions, just leave them in the comments of this video if you're watching it as it's the most recent. Before the Thursday, because I will probably record these on a Thursday or Friday, or on a weekend between Thursday and Saturday, really. Oh, we don't have time to break. We got away with that. So if you want to ask a question, just leave it in the comments of this video, or if you're watching this when it's old, the newest video, and it will be answered on the following video, hopefully. If you ask on this video when it's not new, I probably won't take it into consideration. Well, I might, I don't know. But I will be more likely to take into consideration the newest video. Now, on the left here, there is a Peterbilt dealership. I'm just debating whether we go there to pick up the discoverable or not. Because how much time have we got? We have 16 hours remaining. I think we can do it. I think we should go. Oh, he's pulling in. Yeah, I think we should go into the dealership just to pick up the discoverable, so then we have the option to buy either a Kenworth or a Peterbilt when that option is available to us. When we have the option to buy a truck for ourselves and do the freight market instead of all the quick jobs. I haven't really planned when I'm going to end this series or how I'm going to end it. Possibly just when I run out of cities to discover. That's what I've been thinking about anyway. So that might be the idea for when we sort of end this series, when I've discovered all the cities, and then I'll maybe restart it after they release some DLC. We can go around, just discover some new parts of the map. But that's quite a way off, so yeah, so it doesn't mean anything much yet, really. We just want to play the game. That's all I want to do on this series. Just got to do a UE now. How are we looking? Gonna hit anything? No, we're good. We might hit that Mustang, but I don't want to. No, we haven't hit it. Good. We've avoided the Mustang, everyone. I'm happy. And we've picked up the discoverable of a Peterbilt dealership. So now we will have access to Peterbilts and Kenworths. The only two trucks in the game. Yeah, it's not even truck brands, it's just trucks. There's only a Peterbilt and a Kenworth in the game. The 579 and the T something, I don't know really the models of trucks. I just know the trucks, I guess. Yeah, I'm better with cars than I am with trucks. Although I do have an appreciation for trucks. Thank you, AI. Even though you technically had right of way. That's a little trick with the AI you can do. You can just pull out when there's a gap and they'll stop for you. You can trick them into stopping for you, so that's quite good. Well, it's not really very good, but it's nice that they will stop for you. You can force them into stopping for you, which isn't very orthodox for the real world, but it works in the game, so I do it. I think though in this episode we're going to see our first sunrise, so that'll be quite nice. Direct hire. So we're also going to pick up a hiring agency. So what that allows us to do is hire workers to work for us. When we have multiple trucks, you can get a second truck, fourth or third or fourth, depending on how many garage spaces you have. And then with that you can hire people who will work for you, and they will make money for you by doing jobs themselves. Unfortunately, you don't get to see them driving around in the world, so let's say they're doing a job and you're doing a job and they go opposite each other on the same route or something, you will never see them. They just are there, really. You don't know that you see them, and that you probably won't see them. So that is a disappointment, but if they added that into the game, that'd be awesome. Oh look, here's a rolling hill road. I quite like these types of roads. They're quite cool. Everything's cool in this game. Everything is just amazing in this game. Like the scenery, especially if you can run it on a higher graphics setting than me. If your computer is better than mine, then yeah, you'll have no problem running this game. My computer's a fairly low-end PC and it runs it fine, really. So if you've got a high-end PC, I have no doubt, as long as it's 64-bit, this game only runs on a 64-bit PC. It does not work on 32-bit, unfortunately. So if you've got a 32-bit PC, then you can't run this game. Although there is a beta, but apparently SCS will be getting rid of that beta. So you will need 64-bit Windows or Mac. I assume that it's got 32 and 64-bit Mac. To be honest, I'm not interested in Apple products and PCs, so I don't know. And look, they get tumbleweeds here. I didn't point that out as we were driving into them, but you do get tumbleweeds on the roads. And look, there's some more in the wing mirror. It's really cool. I love that they added tumbleweeds. And there's some really nice like map Easter eggs around the place, especially in Nevada. There's a couple of good ones there that I've noticed on other people's streams and YouTube videos, so we might get to see those eventually. Look, there's some more tumbleweeds. The sun's right in our eyes. How are we good doing for time? 13 hours. We're doing quite well actually, so we're not going to be late for this delivery unless we do something really bad. Oh, and there's a coach. Eyes on the road. Oh, nearly crashed into an Audi. I don't think it was that close. So it's 7 AM. The sun is rising in the sky. Nice stretch of road ahead. Driving a nice Peterbilt truck. Caravan park there. That's quite nice. And I love the telegraph poles, telephone wires next to the road. That's awesome. Where are we on the map about? So we are there. Oh wow, we're quite close to Barstow. Expected between Tuesday 2:05 PM. Yeah, we'll arrive before that. Only got an hour and 50 minutes ETA, so yeah, we'll arrive way before that. Probably arrive about in time for lunch, I'd say. We'll arrive in time for lunch, and we will do the most difficult parking today, since we did the medium before and the sort of the like easy skip option in the first episode. Then, like I said, third episode will be the difficult parking. So that's what we're going to be doing when we get there. But in the meantime, let's just enjoy the scenery. I mean, it is amazing, this scenery. I love this game so much. It's just like, I can't explain it. I just love the game, and it's so fun. It's just relaxing to play. And some of you may not understand this watching the video, but I just find that relaxing. It's nice and relaxing to play, even with AI that want to screw you over. But it is just such a relaxing game, and I loved playing it. I loved playing ETS2, and I love playing this. Shame about the only having 2 states and 2 trucks, but besides that, besides content, it's really well made. If you're not too bothered about the content and buying, you know, map DLCs and waiting for Arizona as a free DLC, then I seriously recommend this game, especially if you enjoyed ETS2. You may want to consider waiting a few months, like 9 months or so, until the end of the year. Oh, we're in minus money now. Oh no. That's not good. Hopefully we will get full money on this delivery. I'm going to go around them. I can't be bothered to wait for him to make it round me. If he's taken too tight a turn radius, that's his fault. I can turn the lights off now, it's bright enough. Oh no, I just got crashed into. by a car. A truck! It's a Peterbilt! We're Peterbilt buddies! You should have stopped for me! Why didn't you stop? He didn't stop for me! He's a Peterbilt, he's my bro! He's a Peterbilt bro. Wait station. Exit 1 mile. Now we only have to go to the wait station if a police car comes up, or a cop car, and says you need to stop and get weighed at this weigh station. Otherwise we can just carry on going and skip it. So is there a police car behind us? No, there's an ambulance. If it tells us after the exit, I'm going to be well annoyed. Like, properly annoyed. Okay, so we don't have to go. Good. But anyway, you just go up there. See that yellow sign there? You go onto that bit where the pylons are. Pylons? Not really. Anyway, those little stump things, yellow things there. You drive onto that raised bit. Press enter, it weighs you, and then you go on your way. It doesn't tell you how much you weigh, because that's in here. 41,500 pounds is our weight, so that's how much we weigh. So we are approaching Barstow, so we will be exiting soon, which is good. So we're nearly here, and yeah, we'll be arriving in time for lunch, so that's quite nice. One thing you can do in these trucks is press I and it will change the screen down there, so you can have your speed on the dashboard there if you want to. So you can drive F4. No, not F4. F4 does all that. F3? Yeah, F3. So you can drive like this if you want to. You can even have 2 or no wing mirrors, so you can drive full pro truck mode. And you can have a device called Track IR which tracks your head movement, so when you move your head it will move the camera, which is also quite cool. So we could drive like this, so I prefer it like this because you get the options at the bottom there. This is quite nice. Yeah, you just press I to change that display down there. Look, there's the fuel gauge, so it's default fuel gauge. Here we go, Barstow, exiting. So we have discovered 2 new places today? Yeah, 2 new places, Bakersfield and Barstow. Look, there's an ambulance. Yeah, that's one thing I really don't understand about American cars. They've got red rear indicators, which surely must get confusing with indicator lights, or turn signals as you call them in USA. There goes a cop. I'm going to pull out here in front of this car. Hope he doesn't crash into me. Well, there's a red light here, but we're turning left, and there's other cars in front of us not turning right, so we can't turn right here. That's one thing I do really like about this game and the American road system, is that you can turn right on a red light, which is pretty good. And I know in the UK it would be turn left on a red light, because like near side type thing. But I really think we should incorporate that into our own road rules. If I ever come to power, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to instate that rule because that would be really good, I think. It'll speed up traffic waiting times sometimes. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's just down the road there. I think it's where those two chimneys are that we're going. Oh, a guy's getting tired. Did you hear him yawn? He just yawned. That means he's getting tired. Leaving Barstow. Oh, goodbye Barstow. Here we are, just on the right here. Look, there's hot air balloons in the distance. You can see that in the sky, the hot air balloons. That's nice. I like it. The detail in this game is a lot better than that was in the ETS2. Ah, it's not on the right, it just goes straight to the place. I don't know if I've been to one of these places before. Coastline mining. On any profile. So this may give me a Steam achievement, I'm not sure. Right. So we're going to do the where do you need it option, which is over there. Looks difficult, I know. So I hope I don't know how to skip it. I can reverse a truck. I'm just not very good at reversing trucks. Well, I'm alright. I do use the F1 gamepad with a micro USB cable I'm using from my phone. I just take the batteries out. If you want me to do a tutorial on that, like how to connect an Xbox One controller to a PC, just tell me in the comments and I will probably consider it. I don't think I'll do a tutorial for setting up a controller with this game because there's so many tutorials already for how to set up a controller that it's, you know, you could just search YouTube for it really. Yeah, we do want to go that way. Parking skills here. I've overshot that a bit, but we can straighten up. Okay, so just going to try and straighten up a bit. Let's turn the wheels the opposite way to the way we're going. Some of you may be upset that I'm doing exterior cam, but it's just easier. It really is just easier to do it this way because you get a better view of your surroundings. And I know you wouldn't be able to do this in real life, but it's just easier. Play the game how you want to play it, don't play it how other people want you to play it. There we go, excellent delivery. That means we'll get all the money and all the XP and the bonus XP that we got for parking the truck. Still level 1, but we have some money in the bank now. Let's check our 4 emails. That's a lot. So we're being offered loans. I'll check that in a sec. Drivers with own equipment needed. We don't have that. Your account is overdrawn. Not anymore. And overdraft settled. So if you go to the bank section, which is down here, we see that we can have up to $100,000 loan. I'm not going to take out a loan yet because we have hardly any money to do that with, but we can do that. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please click the like button and subscribe for more. and I will see you next time. Bye!